Thought making money online was simply about finding a product, posting it, and waiting for someone to buy. But after going through Create Faceless Wealth, I'm realizing that there's so much more to building an online business. And honestly, this is one of the reasons I decided to start all over again. I'm learning about content creation, AI tools, marketing, automation, affiliate marketing, digital products, and different online income streams. So, in today's video, day 3 of my 30-day challenge, I'm going to share what I'm learning so far and why I think these lessons are important if you're also trying to start something. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sikane and I'm documenting my journey as I start over with digital. This is day 3 of my 30-day challenge. If you haven't watched day 1 and day 2, I recommend going back and watching those videos because I'm documenting this journey from the beginning. I've already made some money online before through an MRR digital product. But I realized that I didn't want to just focus on selling one product. I wanted to understand the bigger picture. That's why I'm going to create Faces Wealth again. And today I want to share some of the biggest things I've discovered. One, number one, you don't need to have everything figured out. The first thing I'm learning is that you don't need to know everything before you start. And I think this is something that stops a lot of beginners. We tell ourselves, I need to learn more first. I need better equipment. I need more followers. I need to know exactly what I'm doing. I need to have the perfect product. And before we know it, months have passed and we haven't started. What I've discovered is that you can start with what you have and learn along the way. You don't have to become an expert before you create your first piece of content. You don't have to understand every marketing strategy before you make your first post. You can learn, apply, make mistakes, and improve. And that's exactly what I'm doing with this challenge. I'm learning and I'm learning as I go. Number two, content creation is a skill. The second thing I'm learning is that content creation is a skill. The second thing I've discovered is that content creation is a skill. Before, I sometimes thought, what am I going to post today? And I would spend so much time trying to come up with an idea. But I'm realizing that content doesn't have to be complicated. You can create content around problems your audience has, questions they're asking, things you're learning, mistakes you've made, solutions you've discovered, tools you're using, and your own journey. For example, this video itself is content. I'm learning something and I'm sharing what I'm learning with you. You don't necessarily need to pretend you are an expert. You can document their journey. And I think that's powerful because people can connect with the real person behind the content. Number three, AI can help you work smarter. Another big thing I've discovered is how powerful AI tools can be when you know how to use them. AI isn't here to replace your creativity. Instead, I've discovered how to use AI as a tool to help me work more efficiently. For example, I can use AI to brainstorm content ideas. I can use it to create video outlines. I can use it to help me structure scripts. I can use it to research topics and simply information. And I can use it to help me repurpose content. But there's something important I've learned. You shouldn't simply copy and paste everything AI gives you. You still need to add your own experience, your personality, and your perspective. For me, that's especially important because I'm documenting a real journey. AI can help me create faster, but my experience is what makes the content mine. And four, posting is not the same as marketing. This is probably one of the biggest lessons I'm taking away. Posting content and marketing are not the same thing. You can post every single day and still struggle to get results if you don't understand who you are trying to reach. Marketing starts with understanding your audience. Who are they? What problems are they facing? What do they want? What are they struggling with? And how can what you're offering help them? For example, if I'm talking to working moms who want to start an online side hustle, I shouldn't just say buy this course. Instead, I can talk about the problems they're experiencing. Maybe they don't have much time. Maybe they don't know where to start. Maybe they're afraid of being on camera. Maybe they are overwhelmed by all the information online. Once you understand that problem, you can create content that speaks directly to that person. That's marketing. And that's something I'm continuing to learn. Five, there are different ways to make money online. Another thing I've discovered is that there isn't just one way to create income online. Before I started learning about digital marketing, I didn't realize how many different opportunities existed. Through this journey, I'm exploring things like digital products, affiliate marketing, UGC, virtual assistants, Amazon affiliate marketing, content creation, and other digital income streams. Now, I'm not saying you should try everything at once. Actually, I think that can become overwhelming. Instead, I'm learning that it's better to understand your options and then choose something that fits your skills, interest, available time, and goals. For me, I'm starting with digital marketing and content creation. Then I'm going to continue exploring the other opportunities as I learn. And six, consistency matters. Another lesson I've learned is that consistency is more important than perfection. And this one is challenging for me because sometimes you want your video to be perfect. You want the perfect thumbnail, the perfect script, the perfect lighting, the perfect editing. But if you're always waiting for perfect or perfection, you may never publish anything. That's why I created this 30-day challenge. I want to practice showing up consistently. Three long form videos every week, short form content through the week, and documenting what I'm learning. Will every video be perfect? Probably not. Will every video get lots of views? Probably not. But that's okay. I'm focusing on improving one video at a time. And seven, building an online business takes time. And probably the most important lesson I've learned is this: building an online business is a process. It's not post today, make thousands tomorrow. There is a lot of work that happens behind the scenes. You have to learn, you have to create, you have to test, you have to understand your audience, you have to improve your marketing. And sometimes things simply won't work. But instead of seeing that as a failure, I'm learning to see it as feedback. If something doesn't work, I can ask, what can I change? What can I improve? What did I learn? And then try again. That's the mindset I want to take throughout this 30-day challenge. So if I had to summarize what I've learned or what I'm learning from Great Fishes World so far, it would be this. Don't just look for a way to make money online. Learn how to build. Learn how to create content. Learn how to market. Learn how to use the tools available to you. Learn how to understand your audience. And most importantly, take action. Because knowledge without action isn't going to change anything. And that's what I'm going to continue doing throughout this challenge. I'm going to keep learning, keep creating, and keep sharing the journey with you. If you're also thinking about starting an online business or you're starting over like me, or if you are someone who wishes to start and if you don't want to show your face, you can subscribe to my channel and follow along. And if there's something specific you want me to cover, whether it's AI tools, content creation, digital products, affiliate marketing, or another online income stream, leave a comment below and let me know. Also, comment day 3 if you're following this 30-day journey with me. This is only day 3. I'm just getting started. I'll see you in the next video. Keep learning, keep creating, and keep improving. Have you ever opened your phone ready to create content and then suddenly thought, what am I supposed to do? Or what am I supposed to post? You sit there scrolling, you sit there scrolling through TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, looking at what everyone else is posting. You have a business, you have something you want to promote, you know you need content, but you just don't know what to say. If that's you, don't worry. In today's video, I'm going to show you simple ways to find content ideas even when you feel like you have absolutely nothing to post. And the best part, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need thousands of followers and you don't need to spend hours trying to come up with ideas. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ikane and this is day 5 of my 30-day challenge. If you've been following my journey, you know that I'm starting my digital marketing journey all over again. And I'm currently learning about content creation, AI tools, marketing digital products, affiliate marketing, and different online income streams. And one thing I've realized is that creating content consistently can be one of the biggest challenges when you are starting out. You might have a product, you might have a goal, you might even have a business idea. But then comes the question, what do I post today? So today I'm going to give you a simple system you can use whenever you run out of content ideas. The first place to find content ideas is your audience problem. The first place to find content ideas is your audience's problems. Think about the person you're trying to help. What are they struggling with? What questions do they have? What are they confused about? What are they afraid of? For example, if your audience is working Moms who want to start making money online, some of their problems might be I don't have enough time. I don't know what to sell. I don't want to show my face online. I don't know how to use AI. I don't know how to market my products. I don't know where to start. Every one of those problems can become a video or a product. For example, how to start an online side hustle when you have a full time job, or how to create faceless content when you are shy, or 5 AI tools beginners can use to create content. See what happened. You didn't have to invent a random topic. You simply started with a problem your audience already has. And two, 10 questions into content. The second method is really simple, 10 questions into content. Think about the questions people ask you. Maybe someone asks, how do I start affiliate marketing? Or how do I start digital marketing? That's a video or that's a product. Someone asks, do I need a website? That's a video or that's a digital product that you can create content on. You can even use questions you had when you were a beginner. And this is something I'm doing myself. I'm documenting what I'm learning. So if I learn something today that I didn't understand yesterday, I can turn that lesson into content. You don't always have to teach something you've known for 10 years. Sometimes you can simply share, here's what I just learned. Okay, so that's number two. Number three, document your journey. This is probably one of my favorite methods. A document instead of always trying to create. What do I mean by that? Instead of thinking, what can I teach today? Ask yourself, what am I doing today? If you're learning something, document it. If you're creating a digital product, document it. If you're setting up your store, document it. If you're testing a marketing strategy, document it. If you if something doesn't work, document that too. For example, this entire 30-day challenge is content. I'm learning, I'm testing, I'm creating videos, and I'm sharing the process. You can do the same. Your journey can become your content, and sometimes people don't want to see someone who has everything figured out. They want to follow someone they can relate to. And number four, use the 5 types of content method. Here's another simple method I want you to remember. When you don't know what to post, choose one of these 5 types of content. Number one, teach. Teach your audience something useful. For example, 3 ways to create content using AI. Number two, share. Share something you are learning or experiencing. For example, what I learned from my first week of digital marketing. Number three, solve a problem. Take one problem and give your audience a solution. For example, how to create content when you don't want to show your face. Number four, tell a story. That is very, very important. Share something that happened to you. For example, I made money online, but here's why I decided to start over. And finally, number five, recommend share tools, resources, books, courses, apps, or strategies that you found useful. For example, 5 AI tools I'm using to create content. So whenever you feel stuck, ask yourself, can I teach? Can I share? Can I solve a problem? Can I tell a story? Or can I recommend something? That's 5 content ideas already. And the final one, Use AI to brainstorm ideas. And of course, since I'm learning about AI, I'm also learning how to use AI to help me with content creation. If you're staring at a blank screen and have no idea what to post, you can use an AI tool like ChatGPT and others. But don't just type, give me content ideas, give it context. Tell it who your audience is, what your niche is, what problem you solve, what product or service you offer, and what platform you're creating content for. For example, you could say, give me 20 YouTube video ideas for working moms over 40 who want to learn digital marketing and create an online income. Make the topics beginner friendly and focused on their biggest problems. Now you have ideas to work with. You can then take one idea and ask AI to help you create an outline, a hook, or questions your video should answer. But remember, use AI as your assistant, not as your personality. Add your own experiences and opinions. That's what makes your content authentic, real, for people to see and follow. Six, look at what your audience is already asking. Another great way to find ideas is to simply listen. Look at comments under your videos in your niche. Look at questions people ask in Facebook groups. Look at comments on TikTok and YouTube. Pay attention to conversations happening around your topic. If people are asking the same question over and over again, that's a content opportunity. For example, if you keep saying, can I start digital marketing with no experience? You already have your next video or your product. You if someone asks, do I need to show my face? That's another video. How to start faces content as a beginner. Okay, so that's another one. And seven, create a content bank. So those are some of the ways that you can use to create your content online. So if you've been struggling with what to post, I hope this video uh, will help you get some ideas. And if you're following my 30-day challenge, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to continue sharing what I'm learning as I build my online journey. Also, comment below content. If you want me to create more videos about content creation, AI tools, and digital marketing, and here's your challenge for today. Write down 10 problems your target audience has. Don't worry about making them perfect. Just write them down because those 10 problems could become your next 10 pieces of content. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you don't need to know everything. You just need to start. Keep learning, keep creating, and keep improving. I'll see you in our next video.